In the minivan world, there are certain factors that will definitively push you in one direction or the other. If you need all-wheel drive, you're going to buy a Sienna. If you value driving dynamics, well, you're not going to buy a minivan. But if you need one, you're going to go with the Odyssey. But there's one thing that always set the Pacifica apart: stow-and-go seating. Unfortunately, this Pacifica doesn't have it. Hi, I'm Mike Perkins from CarGurus, and this week I've been driving the 2018 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. The good news is there is a trade-off for this emission, as the Pacifica Hybrid can boast another exclusive. If you want plug-in power for your minivan, this is the only player in the game. So we're done here, right? Shortest review in history? Well, not exactly. There is a lot to love about the Pacifica Hybrid. More than 30 miles of electric range, a seriously impressive list of standard features, and a combined fuel economy of 84 mpge. And it looks pretty good too. But there are some caveats to consider before you go skipping down to your nearest Chrysler dealership. Often imitated but never matched, the legendary stow-and-go seating has kept Chrysler's minivan offerings competitive for years. But while the rears still fold flat to open up the 140.5 cubic feet of total storage, the middle stow-and-goes have been traded for a 16 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack under the floor. That also qualifies the Pacifica for a $7,500 federal tax credit, for now. But even factoring that in, you're still looking at $5,500 more than the base gasoline Pacifica. But this isn't the base Pacifica. The Hybrid starts at the Touring Plus trim level, which skips over the L and LX trims from the gasoline model. Here you'll get standards like 3-zone auto climate control, keyless entry and ignition, blind spot monitoring, and the Uconnect system with an 8.4-inch touchscreen. And because this is a hybrid, you get unique pages that allow you to monitor your energy usage and schedule your charging too. So how does the system work? Well, it's actually pretty good. Charging the battery via standard outlet will take about 14 hours, and if you use a 240-volt outlet like for larger appliances, it'll be just over 2. The Pentastar V6 has been heavily modified for maximum efficiency with different valves and pistons and camshafts, as well as an increased compression and an Atkinson timing cycle. And this does mean that there is a slight drop in maximum horsepower. It goes from 287 down to 260 here, but you're not going to notice that. It is very, very sprightly from a stop, and the all-important 50 to 70 acceleration, that just absolutely outclasses the gasoline model. This is the top-tier limited trim, which means you're going to get a lot of extra upgrades for its $44,995 base price. And we're talking auto everything: wipers, doors, liftgate, and the rear view mirror. Now, if you want some extra safety, the Advanced Safety Tech group will get you a forward collision warning system with the adaptive cruise and automatic braking, front parking sensors, lane departure warning, and a 360-degree camera, all for $995. There's even an automatic parking feature as well, but it's inside that you're really going to notice the differences. The leather has been upgraded on these heated and cooled power front seats, and the steering wheel has heat to match. The standard 20-speaker Harman Kardon stereo is supported via that Advanced Safety Tech package by USBs in all 3 rows, a conventional outlet, and a Blu-ray player for these seat-back screens, which offer my favorite feature: wireless streaming from Android devices. This one also has the $1,600 panoramic sunroof and unique 18-inch wheels. And for worried parents, the extra KeySense key fob will allow you to set limits for your less than trustworthy teen drivers. But for me, what sets the Pacifica Hybrid apart is what you're not getting. For instance, the gasoline Pacifica can tow up to 3,600 pounds, but the Hybrid? Well, Chrysler recommends that you limit your towing to nothing. Yeah, nothing. And that matters. I mean, most families can't afford a wholly separate towing vehicle, especially when that vehicle doesn't allow you to take your whole family with you to wherever you're towing that boat or camper. And the built-in vacuum that everyone loves so much, that's not available here either. And thanks to those batteries that deleted the beloved stow-and-go seating, the Pacifica Hybrid weighs an extra 500 plus pounds over the gasoline version, and that translates into some serious extra braking distance. 20 feet or more extra from 70 miles an hour according to some of the testing that I've seen. And while I haven't confirmed that on my own, believe it or not, I don't actually own my own test track, I can tell you that during repeated hard braking, I did notice some brake fade here, and that's not exactly confidence inspiring. But Chrysler is gambling on you overlooking all of that in favor of a bit of moral obligation and the cost savings at the pump, a figure that they're pegging at around $900 a year or more. But that's still a lot of years of driving before you'd make up the price difference with the gasoline version. And when you couple that with the safety and utility you're also sacrificing, well, I'm just not sure that the math works out. Hey, thanks for watching. For full details on the 2018 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, just click the link in the description. You can head over to CarGurus.com and read my full review. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more reviews.